Hello people, what is going on? We're finally, after 5 days of strictly killing legions, done with a 1000 kills mark, and in this video I will be showcasing the complete loot that I received from all these kills. But before we get rolling, I would like to explain how this video will be set up. First off, I'm going to quickly show you guys all the rare drops that I got and on what bosses they were given. After that, I will show you some statistics on how much money I spent and how much keys I bought on every single legion boss, as I didn't kill an equal amount of them. Reasons to that is because I got more signets out of some bosses than others, and when I was close to done with one legion boss, I had way too many signets. I didn't feel like killing even more of them. So I sold the keys back and bought other versions of keys to try balance out this as good as possible. After all those statistics, I will be heading to create the crossbows, along with how many I made and how much I spent on the dragon crossbows to make them. We will at the end, after all of that, have a total price check and a final slide showing the untradeable value of the signets left over that I couldn't use to make crossbows. Alright, now that the introduction is out of the way, let's get going. So the first boss that I ventured to was Primus, and as you can see on the screen I got one effigy, and these seems to be very rare. They're not even on the loot table on RuneWiki, and my friend who has killed around 2000 legions has received 2 pets but 0 effigies, so getting one on the first boss that I started killing was really amazing. And then as you can see on the screen I also got 3 signets. The second boss was Quartus, and I actually didn't get any pet here either. So the second boss was Quartus. I managed to get 5 signets here, which was really good, but I didn't get any effigies, unfortunately. So for the third one I started killing, it was the Secundus one. I picked that one to kill in the middle of them because it's very easy and relaxing, and I actually managed to get 5 of the signets, which is really cool. So to mix things up a bit from only getting signets, I actually got an effigy on Tertius, and knowing that the effigies are actually almost more rare than the pets, might even be even more rare, I got a bit annoyed, to be honest, but still getting an effigy and 3 signets is really nice. So the second to last that I killed was Sextus, and I got 5 signets here as well, so it's been like 3 times 5 and then 2 times 3, and I was actually really surprised that I managed to get 5 because 120 kills in I had 2 signets, but then I actually managed to get a back-to-back signet, which was absolutely amazing. People in my clan just freaked out. It was really amazing, so thank you guys for all the grats, and let's move on to the last one. So the last boss I killed was Quintus, because it's such a pain to kill, but I managed to get a pet, and I'm going to quickly show you guys when I actually got it on the screen right now. It was absolutely amazing. I'm so happy that I got the pet from Quintus, because then I don't ever have to go back to that place. And I got 6 signets, which is really good. Like, I killed I think 150 something out of it, and I got 6 signets, which is crazy luck, and the fact that I got a pet as well just makes everything so good. So let's just skim through this real quick. Beside the keys you can see how many of each I bought, and under that how much GP I spent on each key overall. And on the right hand side you can see that I spent 304 million GP overall on keys. So as long as I go above that in the end of the price check, I will have made profit. Alright, so as I said earlier, we're gonna actually show you a clip on how to make the crossbows, I guess, or well, me making the crossbows. And as you can see, I have the regens for 3 crossbows in my inventory, meaning 300 ascension shards, you need 100 per each, and then 1 signet of each type, and then 3 dragon crossbows, which are by the way quite expensive, but I'll cover that later. So you go to this guy outside the dungeon and you talk to him, and he will combine all the stuff into an ascension crossbow. So I only made main hands because I actually couldn't get my hands on an offhand crossbow, but making 3 ascension crossbows was very good in 1000 kills, and I'm really happy with that. Alright guys, now what we have all been waiting for, the final price check. This looks so juicy, to be honest. Like the loot it's so much loot. Like look at all these, almost 1000 avantos, I mean almost 900, yeah. And then like almost 900 snapdragons as well, 3.3k magic shield bows, 272 rune bars, 150 rune blade bodies, actually 7.3 million cash from just cash drops. I was really surprised though, I got 12 Torstol seeds, like what? I got 56 and 58 of the Dwarf and the Lantadimes, and then 12 Torstol, so that's really rare I guess. Close to 20,000 Ascension shards. I did use 300 of them to make the bows, so They should have been 19.5, but you know, I used 300 to make the crossbows. Exactly 50 Sirenic skills, and they're actually crashing now. They are 368, probably even lower than that, maybe 350 or 340, because they were 420 like last 2 days or something, 2 days ago, and now they're 368, so they're crashing pretty brutally. 7.1k rune arrowheads, that's a lot. 1.5k dragon arrowheads, almost 500 onyx ball tips, that's a lot as well. But anyways, enough with all this talking, let's go into the price check. So the Ascension crossbows alone for the GE price is 301 million, so that's already a lot of GP right there. And then for the rest of the items, I'm going to first off put in the big items. 18.4 mil for the Sirenic scales, 8.4 for the Ascension shards. Then I'm going to put in the keys. This is keys that I got from just normal drops from the Ascensions that I didn't use. I just kept them in my bank for the loot. Onyx ball tips worth 3.7 mil. I'm gonna put in all the herbs. Let's see. Actually, these herbs are probably worth a lot, and they're going up in price, I would assume, because of the double experience weekend coming up. Herbs were worth about, I would say, 10 mil, isn't it? 10, 11 mil almost. Rune plate bodies worth 6 mil almost, 5.7. Rune bars for almost 4 mil, and then magic shield bows 3 mil. Then the cash pile, of course. Dragon longswords. Dragon longswords 4 mil actually. It's not bad. All the seeds, they're not gonna be worth that much, honestly. Maybe 1 mil together, actually a bit more. Yeah, like actually like 1.2 mil, something like that. Rune arrowheads 1.6 mil. Oh, I thought that would be worth nothing. That's pretty cool. And then dragon arrowheads worth 647k. So overall, the loot from just pure money that I get straight now, like instantly I can sell, is 373 mil, almost 374. And then keep in mind that, as I said earlier, the signets actually do have an untradeable price value, because if I do get the 2 other signets that I don't have yet for those of the ones left, I can actually make them into another crossbow and make a lot of money from it. So how you calculate that is pretty much you take off the price of the dragon crossbow from the Ascension crossbow, and then you divide that price left of 6, and then you know you have the price of every single signet. So in the next slide I'm gonna show you guys how much the signets overall, the 9 signets that I have, is actually worth in untradeable price, and show you guys how much profit I actually made off all of this and all that kind of stuff. So let's go into that. So let's take a look at the untradeable price for the signets. As you can see, I have 9 signets left over that I couldn't make crossbows out of, and these are worth 14.8 mil-ish on average each, and that equals to 133 mil, almost 134 mil in untradeable value. So for the last slide, I want to show you guys the tradable and the non-tradable profits. So on the left hand side, you can see that I've got 333 mil, and this is pretty much the price check I had in the last clip, but also including the money that I had to spend on the dragon crossbows, which is 40.8 mil, which is quite a lot of money. But on the right hand side, I have the non-tradable profit included, meaning all the signets that I will in the future be able to spend, but for now I can't trade them. So in the end, as I spent 304 mil on all the keys, I ended up with 25 mil pure profit if you weren't counting in the untradables. And if we do count in the untradeable profit, it will reach all the way to 162 million, which is why I am probably going to go back to the Ascension dungeon and finish those crossbows. Alright guys, that's it for this loot video. Hope you all enjoyed it. It took me a very long time to make, about 15 hours of editing and like 2 hours of just recording my voice. So a like would be much appreciated. Also, if you did enjoy this type of content and all kinds of Runescape videos that has pretty good quality, I would say. I try to make all my videos as good as possible to my, capabilities. You can subscribe to my channel because I do post quite frequently. So that's it for this loot video. Hope you all enjoyed it once again, and see you in my next video. Bye.